I've got two NHL picks for you today. Last night, we took a shot on Arizona as a pretty big underdog. After taking a 1-0 lead, then 2-1, and then 3-2, the Coyotes could not hang on and ended up losing 5-3, which was unfortunate. Let's roll up our sleeves and get back to work. One of my favorite bets in the National Hockey League for February 13th is the St. Louis Blues as big road underdogs against the Toronto Maple Leafs. This pick is backed by one of my betting strategies, the blowout. Let me explain how it works. Following the blowout betting system, we should bet a team that just blew out its previous opponent by a 3-goal margin or more. But do so only if the team in question is a road underdog today. The Blues won their last game by 5 goals when they defeated the Montreal Canadiens on February 11 by a 7-2 score. Today, the Blues are on the road as underdogs against the Leafs. The St. Louis Blues have won 7 of their past 8 games. A win in Toronto tonight will complete a perfect 3-game road trip. Recently, the Blues have enjoyed success on the road, currently riding a 4-game road win streak. On the other hand, the Maple Leafs have lost 2 of their last 3 games and are coming off a 5-3 road loss to the Ottawa Senators on Saturday. Tonight's game is the first meeting this season between these two teams. Historically, playing the Maple Leafs in Toronto has been a favorable spot for the Blues. When playing against St. Louis at home, the Maple Leafs are an incredible 0-6 in their last 6 games on their home ice. Joel Hofer is expected between the pipes for the Blues. He has won his last 3 starts and over his last 9 outings, dating back to mid-December. Hofer sports a 2.37 GAA and a 930 save percentage. Meanwhile, the Leafs are likely to start Ilya Samsonov, who has won 4 contests in his last 5 starts, but is a little more generous, allowing 3.38 goals per game, along with an 879 save percentage on the season. If you want to play it safe, the St. Louis Blues on the puck line is also a good bet, in my humble opinion. Betting them on the money line at odds between plus 165 and 175, or between 2.65 and 2.75 in decimal format, can be very rewarding, but it is more risky. It's up to you. After taking a big underdog, my second free pick for today, Tuesday, February 13, goes to a pretty big favorite. In fact, I am taking the Colorado Avalanche to defeat the Washington Capitals in Washington at odds of around minus 170 in American format or 1.59 in decimal. The Avalanche are coming into this game after suffering 4 straight losses, which is very unusual for such a talented squad. All 4 losses have come on the road against solid clubs: the Rangers, the Devils, the Hurricanes, and the Panthers. This game will be the 5th straight away game for Colorado. They will be looking for something to take away from this arduous section of their season schedule before returning to the Mile High City after Thursday night's game against the Lightning. The Avalanche currently have a win-loss season record that stands at 32, 17, and 4. Colorado has struggled away from home this season compared to playing at home. Their record away is average at best, 12, 12, and 4. On the other hand, the Washington Capitals own a 23, 20, and 8 season record. Inside the Capital One Arena, they have presented a 13, 8, and 5 record. After relinquishing top spot in the Central Division to the Dallas Stars, the Avs will travel to Washington with motivation to re-stamp their authority in this division. If they are to get the points in this one, they will need to return to the offensive juggernaut that we know they can be. Nathan MacKinnon is still a day-to-day proposition, but I am hearing that he should be set to go for tonight's game. The Avalanche may be a powerhouse on offense, but at times they can leak goals like an old rusty faucet. They will need to strengthen in this area, especially with the savvy old veteran, Alex Ovechkin, on the other side of the ice. He may be a seasoned veteran, but just his presence alone can be daunting for any opposition. So far this season, he has played 48 games, scored 13 goals and had 23 assists, for a total of 36 points. Alexander Georgiev is likely to start between the poles for Colorado this evening. So far this season, he has played in 44 games and has a record of 27, 13, and 3. On average, he has allowed 2.94 goals per game with an 899 save percentage, which is a little low. Meanwhile, Charlie Lindgren is likely to be the goaltender for the Capitals. He currently has a record that reads 10, 7, and 4. He owns an impressive GAA of 2.58 and a 915 save percentage. The last meeting between the two sides saw the Avalanche give the Capitals a 6-2 beatdown. I am expecting more of the same tonight. The puck line of -1.5 for the Avs is very enticing at plus 145 odds or 2.45 in decimal. If you have the courage, you may want to consider it, as I believe it will be pretty much the same demolition as the previous contest. Furthermore, Colorado has won their past 3 meetings against the Caps. In these past 3 games, the Avalanche have scored a total of 13 goals and allowed just 4. Give me Colorado to get back to their winning ways and to display the kind of form that makes them true contenders for the Stanley Cup. Come and join the many other people who are already benefiting from my premium picks at mjpicks.com. Over the past 27 weeks, we have enjoyed 20 weeks with a winning record versus just 7 with a record below 500. Let's keep crushing the bookies together at mjpicks.com.